Hello, the drug through which we'll go today is Aconitum Napellus. It also is known as monkshood. It was proved by Hahnemann and it belongs to the Ranunculaceae family. It's a short-acting remedy given in nearly all acute cases when the mentals match. To learn this Aconitum Napellus, I am using SK Dubey's 7th edition. You can also use Borick, Clark, or even Kent Materia Medica. SK Dubey is really easy, so I am taking this as the book which I am using for teaching. From the introduction, the main thing to know is that aconite is part of Clark's ABC. That is, A is for aconite, where it causes turmoil in circulation. B is for belladonna, which causes turmoil in brain. And C is for chamomilla, which causes turmoil in temperament. Being an acute remedy, the action is similar to that of a great storm. That is, aconite is like a great storm. It starts suddenly, affects the individual, and moves out suddenly after finishing its action. That is, in these cases, when aconite is given, the individual gets relief quite fast. Being a powerful drug, it is a solution of many of the starting problems in various ailments only when they are in the initial state and symptoms match. So, whenever a person is suffering from a disease and it's on the initial stages, aconite can be thought of. It is given in many diseases such as in the apoplexy, asthma, chest affections, chickenpox, cholera, convulsion, epilepsy, croup, cough, diarrhea, dropsy, dysentery, amenorrhea, dysmenorrhea, bad effects from fright and fear, fever, headache, heart affections, inflammation, menses, pneumonia, and suppression of urine, vertigo, etc. All of these ailments which I just spoken of should always be in the initial stages. That is, these are acute diseases in which the initial stage, then which are in the initial stage, then aconite should be thought of. Going for the sphere of action, being an acute remedy, there is no selected or particular action on any of the symptoms. Rather, it acts on nearly all the systems. More importance is given to the cerebrospinal nervous system, then to the brain, then mucous and serous membrane, blood, cardiovascular system, and others also are involved in this. Paragenesis, by its action on the brain and cerebrospinal nervous system, it causes an exalted activity on circulation, which leads to paralysis of the capillaries, resulting to tension and congestion with temporary tendencies towards inflammation. Constitution-wise, there is not much importance given to the physical makeup, as aconite is an acute remedy, but it is given to persons who show sanguine, plethoric expressions or appearance. These are people whose face is more towards a reddish, flushed state with more amount of as of showing presence of blood is there in their faces. As already seen, there is congestion and tendency towards inflammation, so these people show plethoric expressions. Aconite is also given to people who are plethoric sanguine persons. That is, sanguine here refers to a person who is more towards an extrovertic temperament. That is, the temperament here being extrovert, sanguine. So these people are more physically fit, mentally fit, and more towards an outward going personalities. It is given to those people who have rigid fibers, dark hair, and eyes, and full of plethoric habits, but lead a sedentary life. The aconite is given to strong, robust people who are having a more of a sedentary life. That is, they sit in one place and keep on working in the same place. Maybe you can think of people in the IT sector, or those people who are always sitting like in any offices, so on. Aconite in babies, it is given to babies who show an appearance who are rosy, that is for more of a plethoric appearance, chubby, and plethoric babies. As I said, aconite is given for remedy for rosy, chubby, and plethoric babies. The relation to temperature, that is the thermals, there is no definite thermals related to it, but aconite seems to be a warm-blooded patient. That is, these people are more heat tendencies, that's why warm-blooded patients. And the sora is in the background of the miasm.